Guys, this is Velocity Reaper here, and we are back again with some more Fortnite talk. And today we are talking about the Fortnightmares events. Now, you guys may or may not know what the Fortnightmares event is. However, I can go ahead and explain it to you. So last year around this time, Fortnitemares was happening in-game in Fortnite before it was kind of super popular, and Fortnitemares brought in so many really cool things. Obviously on the map there was like certain really cool things like the pumpkin launcher, which you guys may or may not have known about, and then also there was the custom like loading screen and everything like that. So there's a lot of really cool like in-game things happening, and right now we're pretty much waiting on when Fortnitemares is going to happen. We have not had any official statement of its release or anything like that, but we have had things that are starting to lead up to it, that things are starting to make sense, and soon, I believe within the next week, we're going to see Fortnitemares. So here's the information that we have so far. We're going to start to like piece things together. So one, I want to start with the cube's movement. First of all, the cube is almost done doing its movements, or the island, whatever you want to call it. Dwayne is its official name, but no one calls it that. Everyone still calls it Kevin, so we're going to call it Kevin. So Kevin has almost completed all of his movements. He's almost back to the last rune, and then we're going to figure out what it's going to actually do in its final stages. You know, what's the next thing? And I think that after it leaves the last rune, it's going to move to his last resting point, and then nothing's going to happen for a few days, and then it's going to build into the Fortnitemares event, which is going to happen next week. So the cube is probably going to be done moving on Monday, I'd say at the latest, maybe even sooner than that. So we're going to expect something huge to happen in-game very, very soon, and this is going to be right around, not even the midway point of the season, which is surprising. I definitely thought we were going to have something around week 5. Now, that's pretty basic standard stuff, you know, there's no guarantee of that. Well, let's talk about more about the patches. So if you guys didn't know, we have been recently covering 6.01 is our first patch, 6.02 is our second patch, and then the next patch, which has been officially stated as 6.1, they said that they were correcting something in 6.1, which means we were going up an entire update. And usually 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, those kind of updates are big updates. They're going to have a lot of content in them, a lot of stuff to break down, a lot of patch notes, a lot of things change in-game, outside of the game, and kind of in the coding that lead up to bigger things later on the season, kind of going into 6.2, 6.1.5, or things like that. So again, updates are a big part of the Fortnitemares event, and like I said, it's going to happen next week. So 6.1 is next week. The cube is going to start moving next week, so I believe things are going to start to add up here as we're starting to add things in here. The next point that is important to note is that we have slowly had the progression of in-game kind of spooky Halloween decorations around the map, obviously. So we had stuff going on in Pleasant, we had stuff in Tilted, and it's obviously all progressively getting more and more designed. So obviously we are definitely leading up to the Fortnitemares event, and obviously they're gonna, like I said, do it bigger than kind of last year was. Last year was kind of simple, a couple really cool things. Obviously it's like an in-game event, but they're gonna make this one huge, and obviously it's gonna involve, in my opinion, I believe it's gonna involve the cube. Definitely is gonna have to do something at this next stage here of the update. So expect something then. But also, a few other things to note is that a lot of anticipation on the revival of Ghoul Trooper and the Scythe. And now Scythe, Ghoul Trooper, and Skull Trooper all released at the same time around Fortnitemares, and they were running throughout the Fortnitemares event. So that's what we're waiting on now, and obviously that is going to be happening very soon. I think once we cycle through these skins, the next kind of new released skin will be Ghoul Trooper, and then the Ghoul Trooper will also have a male variant. There's no way they're not going to do that. So, and then we're also going to have Scythe be released as well. So expect for these things to be happening very, very soon in-game, and expect for some really cool events to be coming very, very soon here. So I hope you guys weren't expecting any like Black Ops 4 gameplay today. We're going to probably do something soon. I know this isn't part of the video, but I just want to mention it so that you guys are aware. We're probably going to do something soon. I want to do more Blackout than multiplayer. Multiplayer isn't like crazy interesting to me, but I know how saturated the fields are, and there's not much to get into. So I'm going to mostly stick with Fortnite. We're going to continue to try and get high kill games in Disco LTM, and just keep going for high kill solos and cover all the updates and stuff like that. So don't think that my channel is going to completely change. However, we definitely will be doing Red Dead Redemption 2 while I have you guys here. That is going to happen on the channel. We're going to do a full playthrough, probably 30-minute episodes. I think we're going to go with for sure 30-minute episodes, no doubt. So I'm excited to do that pretty soon. That comes out October 26th, and then we'll have Fallout 76 pretty soon after that. So we're going to have a lot of really cool content coming to the channel that's other than Fortnite. We've been strictly Fortnite for a few months now, and we just got a couple other things coming on the way. So again, main thing here though is to talk about the Fortnitemares event, and just let you guys know that it will be coming in my guess, and I can't say this officially, but in my guess, I think next week is highly likely for the Fortnightmares event, and then it'll line up with, a week or so before Halloween officially. So we have a lot of really fun stuff going on in Fortnite Library, cool games coming out soon, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, sub up, share around, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.